Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hey, I'm the star of the show. Welcome to the show. I'm the star. What is this? Whoa, whoa, what is this?
Well, what is this? I'm the star of the show.
Wait, no, I'm the best man. That's me.
Hey,
Hi, welcome. I'm the star of the show. Harley doesn't know because I'm the best man.
Hold on,
It's
pause
me.
the video real quick. I'm gonna blow my nose.
Oh, see? I'm the best man. What's up, guys? It's Benny here. We're back with part 3 of the Stanley Portable. This is the new content. If you missed part 2 is where we started the new content. Part 1 we just basically ran through the game. You have to run through it a couple times to unlock the new content. Part 2 we started, and then part 3 here, hopefully we finish it. So if you want to see this room, check out part 2 where we explore it. Till then, let's continue on. If everyone's been watching this from part 1 and watched part 2 and part 3, I just want to say thank you guys so much. It's been really hard to get new views from people, you know, on new games that I haven't played, so it's really cool. I know it's been a minute if we covered this game, if we ever have, so appreciate you guys watching. Oh, rest in peace, hamster.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Is it really an hour for his content? Because even in the beginning game, what, in an hour, you could kind of just redo stuff. Is this really just going to lead me on a linear path that I can't choose different ways? Maintenance? That'd been nice if that opened. I'm just not noticing different paths to go to replay this. I don't know if it's just a one-take thing, making fun of itself or showing off itself, I wonder. Ooh, is that game development stuff? That's sick. I do like exploring these kind of like museum though. It's fascinating. In the roof?
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I actually disagree. Stanley Portable, in my opinion, was one of those games that you beat in like 3 to 4 hours, and that's like doing everything. You could beat it within 15 minutes, which I did in my first Let's Play of it. But obviously there's more stuff you can do and different pathways you can take. But you really beat the game in 3 or 4 hours, and you've seen almost everything unless you really want to go out your way. You're talking about a game like friggin' Skyrim compared to it, where you've stood there and spend like 20 hours alone just in like the main area, and then you can continue going on your own little quest, your own little adventure, and spend hundreds of hours playing that. Yeah, this is probably good for an indie game, but it has nothing on Skyrim.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no.
Stanley,
it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
And Steam reviews? Ooh.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Imagine being the guy that gets your comment posted forever in the Stanley Parable remake or whatever, and it's a negative one. That is just ugly looking. They shouldn't even put that there. It makes the graphics look bad. It makes it not loaded in. Can I open this? I've seen no alternate paths for this. It seems like it's a one-take DLC.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
I actually
I feel
semi-agree to this.
like a failure.
It can be really
Like I let
repetitive.
these people down. Perhaps
And you gotta
the
go over
Stanley
the same
Parable
stuff over
isn't
and
quite
over
as
to
sterling
get
as I've
different
always
endings that are
remembered
like
it.
very short. So like I do agree with that. I do believe for the time it was a really amazing game because there wasn't really many games out there like this game. But like I said before, it is a 3 or 4 hour indie game that isn't a full price game. So you gotta give it room to understand that it's something different. It's something indie, and you shouldn't expect to put 30, 40 hours into this. And if you somehow can, well, good for you, man. That's awesome.
What's this
Glad
one
you
got
like
to
it.
say?
This guy put 10 for God's sake.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations
they're
of
not
what's
wrong.
happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews
Whoa.
of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Alright, well, don't mean to leave you hanging, but we'll get to the skip button in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe. Dust can fly. See you later, guys.